And the nightcap of the day, the final bowl game on this Friday in college football, we have the Las Vegas Bowl between USC and Texas A&M. A&M is at the time recording a 3.5 point favorite. Over under of this game is 53. Now, Ethan, you know this USC team under Lincoln Riley. How many? I have no idea the answer to this, so I don't know if you do either. How many bowl games has Lincoln Riley won? I feel like it's not that many.
Yeah, I don't I don't know the answer, but yeah, not many.
I seriously don't think he's ever won a bowl game. And or maybe he's won like he's got to be like 2 for 8 or something like that. And the problem with him and the problem with how he coaches and the problem with the schools he goes to is he pays all these dudes, offers them all this stuff, and then they continue to have what's USC this year? 6-6, 7-5, whatever they are, and then they realize, oh, this isn't what I signed up for. And then all these guys transferred. So USC, I didn't even write down USC's opt outs. It's too many to count. Um, everyone's gone. Everyone's gone from USC. And then Texas A&M, I didn't really look at them. I see a couple of their edge rushers are out, but I don't think they're as decimated as Texas A&M. With that being said, Texas A&M is a very, very public bet, probably for a lot of reasons. Like I said, USC decimated in opt outs and transfers. Lincoln Riley can't win a bowl game to save his life. And yet the line is moving in USC's favor. So this brings me to puking in my mouth, but of course I have to bet it. It is my favorite bet of the day. It's also the ugliest bet of the day. I'm taking USC. I got them at the plus 3.5. If you can find a plus 4, I would be all over it. I don't think they're available anymore. But unfortunately, I have to back USC. I think it's the sharpest play on the board. It's the biggest money to bet percentage discrepancy, and I have to back Lincoln Riley, and I hate it because I do this every single bowl game for USC, and it backfires in my face. But the right betting side, I believe, is USC, so that's what I'm backing. How about you?
Yeah, so I did look it up. I don't have the numbers for his USC days, but he is including college football playoff 2-7 in.
Well, I know add one more loss because they lost to Tulane 2 years
Yeah,
ago at USC. I don't know what they did last year. Yeah, not good.
not good. Not good. Um I am with you though, and lucky for us, they don't have to win this game. They can lose by a field goal, and we still cash the money here. But yeah, I mean, you just look at these two teams. Really, it's for me more of a fade on Texas A&M than it is playing on USC. A&M was a win against Texas away from making the SEC Conference Championship, a win against Georgia away from locking in likely a first round bye in the college football playoff. Um, I had Texas A&M plus the points against that Texas game. It was a loser, but I think they should have that the spread should have cashed, if not the outright win there. They did lose by 10, but if you watch that game, I do think A&M was the right side. They just didn't get the bounces to go in their favor. Um, and I think that just kind of blew up in their face, and it's just tough to see them really getting up for this game against USC. Also had the 4 overtime loss to Auburn that you and I were both on Auburn. We were watching that game together, and well, half watching that game. Um, but we liked Auburn. They were looking ahead to Texas, and yeah, I just think those late losses in the season, keeping A&M out of the college football playoff, that's really what their goal was this year. And you look at USC, they started the season 3-4. So their their playoff aspirations were gone early in the year. Still managed to fight back, finish 3-2 on the year, losing their final game to Notre Dame, but still securing the bowl game. Sorry, I'm all jumbled here. Um, but yeah, I just think USC has more to fight for. You mentioned the betting splits, and it's really more of a fade against Texas A&M. I just don't think they really care to be playing this game. So give me USC. I think they win outright. Lincoln Riley's record does worry me. We don't need them to win outright. Just lose it by a field goal. Maybe go to 4 overtimes. We can't lose either way. But yeah, give me USC plus the points. Outside of your last prediction in the Syracuse game, I think that's probably my favorite bet as well.
Yeah. Again, it's ugly. It's gross. Sometimes those are the best bets, though. We do have a full slate of college football bowl games tomorrow, as well as much bigger and better games coming early next week, including the college football playoff, including the New Year's Eve games, New Year's Day games. So make sure you guys do check out our page. We will have a little bit longer and more in-depth previews of the second round of the college football playoff, but we are covering every single bowl game, no matter how good or how bad they are. So make sure you do check out our page for every single preview this offseason, or this postseason, sorry. Until then, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. See ya.
See you guys.
You better start listening to the Better in Green podcast. You will not regret it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And hey, I'm Dean Blandino.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? Listen in and cash out. That's what it's all about. Come on, let's make cash now. We always on spot and we cover old spot from the bottom to the top. Hey, shout out to Ethan, shout out to Wyatt, shout out to Ben. Welcome, welcome to our podcast. Better in Green.